The reason why I love going to IKEA so much is because they specialize in small spaces, and just seeing how they decorate makes me feel so happy and actually comfortable with decorating my own home, because you don't necessarily have to have a gigantic space to make your home feel beautiful and, like Pinterest worthy, like we see everywhere online. I especially love their furniture. It's really affordable. We were actually testing furniture because we are on the hunt for a sofa. And I actually love this chair right here with the lamp. I fell in love with the style of this bedroom. So pretty, so mature. I feel like I would style this for my in-laws. And every time you come to this IKEA, I love this little cottagey house. The way that their exterior is done is so, so pretty. I love it. I also loved these curtains for Noah's room. The fabric is really good quality. I can feel it, but kind of pricey for me. Also, I was looking for some little girl rooms for my niece's inspo. And of course, we can never fail to stop at the toy section because Noah always wants to stop by and look. Well, we finally have a pantry, faux pantry. We actually built it 2 days ago. I have an ice maker. So I did organize it as much as I could. It's not the best and it's not the prettiest, honestly. I have to work on it just because when it comes to organization, you always have to basically like organize it in a way where you have like all the canned goods and all the spices, and that's how I tried to organize it, especially because I am very limited in storage. So I basically just wanted to get stuff in there because I wanted to empty out the drawer or the cabinet where I used to be so that I can put my dishes in there, because I needed to make room for the dishes that used to be in this bookcase, in a bookcase that used to be here, because otherwise it would have been on my dining table. We did end up going to IKEA to purchase a cabinet or a pantry storage solution, just because everywhere else was much more expensive, honestly. I think that Home Depot, even like Wayfair, they were really, really overpriced and I didn't like the look. So I went to IKEA. I thought that IKEA was the best solution, and it actually really is for a lot of things. It's really affordable, and if you've never gone, you guys should go at least once so you can experience the whole IKEA rave. A lot of people rave about IKEA and a lot of people don't like IKEA, but I understand. I get it. A lot of people are not fans of pressed wood furniture, which I understand. But if you take care of your things, then obviously they can last even if they're pressed wood. If you do want solid wood furniture, it's gonna cost you. So anyways, that's besides the point. Let me show you how I organized. So I kind of organized it. This is like some of the canned goods, stuff that you use to cook dinner basically. And then this was supposed to be like the cereal shelf, but as you can see, I'm already losing, or I already don't have enough space just because I need to properly like organize it. And then this is supposed to be like the baking. This is supposed to be like miscellaneous, like vitamins and medicine in the top counter. But since I don't have any space for the cans down here, like where this was supposed to go, I put them there for now. And then in the bottom, my air fryer and my slow cooker down there, because I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to see appliances out on the shelf, like all on the counter, so which is why I put it there. I went with like the shaker style, like I mentioned earlier, because I want to attach my hardware. But We haven't attached the hardware just because I don't know if I want these, to be honest. I love them, but they just look weird. You know, like, where would I place them? I later realized that the reason why the handles look weird or awkward, like the placing, is because the doors are actually wrong. They were supposed to be the opposite, so the small one on top and the larger on the bottom. So it's actually my fault. I'm going to tell my husband to fix it, but yeah. They look weird, and I was thinking of doing, you guys can't see the bottom one. I was honestly thinking of doing like a knob instead. I was even thinking like of a brass knob. It would look really pretty. But then if I do that, then it's not going to look like it coordinates with the rest of the kitchen, which is why I also don't want to do it. Let me know in the comments if you think that I should do this. And where should I place it? Because it's so hard. Let me put you down a little bit. Can you see? Oh, I have you zoomed in. Duh. But anyways, I got this style and I am going to paint it the same color as the rest of the cabinets in the kitchen. I told my husband that I want kind of like to build it up there to make it look like it's more, you know, built in. But you see, the problem with this house, you guys, is the trim in the kitchen. I think it's custom. What I mean by custom is that I think it was like handmade for some reason. We've tried trimming it and I actually don't even want to show you because that's embarrassing. There's a corner in the spot where we took out like the old cabinets, and because the old cabinets were like actually built into the wall. So then the trim was built around it to seal it, which they were nice cabinets. They were just really, really, really low. Nothing fit underneath them. I think it was maybe like this much space in between from the cabinets to the countertop. So nothing fit under there, you guys. And there was no way that we could have like cut them down. We had to remove them and not, so which is why we did that. When we took them out, we ripped the trim and it actually crumbled. It's weird. It's gonna be kind of challenging to kind of like make it more built-in or look more built-in if we want to put anything up there, you know, like maybe extend it up somehow with some wood. My husband is really creative, so I trust him, but that is the only problem that we have. So I don't know how we're gonna go about that. Fridge, like this corner already looks so good and so clean, bright, because obviously I used to have all those big things over there. This is what the pantry used to be. And now I styled my dishes. I want to be very, very minimal and intentional with my dishes. I don't want to have things that I don't use or that I don't need because they take up a lot of space. So I've been working on decluttering, and that's actually like one of my, not a New Year's resolution, but that's something that I want to work on the next few days, next month or so. I'm sure it's gonna take me longer than a month to declutter because it takes a lot of time. And yeah, I'm keeping it very neutral, like me, you know. So I am gonna paint this, and then I wanted to add something here. So there's an electrical cord or electrical thing here because the fridge used to be in this wall. So that was already there. I'm debating whether I should remove it or not, or maybe ask my husband to maybe lower it. My husband knows electrical, so I was thinking of adding maybe something really pretty here. I was thinking of adding some of those wood pegs, kind of like the one that I actually have from Hearth and Hand. There's a longer one that's like a 6 peg one. It's probably like about 3 feet maybe. Hanging it here, and obviously adding, you know, some pretty decor to it, like some pretty kitchen towels and maybe my apron. I need to warm it up a little because this wall is really, really white. Everything here is really, really white, and it needs a little bit of contrast and warmth. There's gonna be another episode on that once I get that done. And also when I paint this, I actually am scared to do it because we don't have the sprayer anymore. When we painted our kitchen, we borrowed it from someone, and we cannot borrow it anymore because this person is not living here anymore. So I am gonna have to hand paint this like with a roller, and I'm nervous about that, which is why I haven't started. In the future, we are going to knock down this, not knock down, but open up this wall. It'll probably go up to right here where these towels are, and it's gonna make it feel more open with the dining, which I'm so excited. So like I mentioned before, the plan was to open up this one and then obviously this one all the way over here, which was gonna make it more grand, but there's no way that I can do that because I really needed storage. There's no storage. I eliminated a lot of storage when we remodeled the kitchen for other things, and just because the way that the layout was, there was only so many cabinets that I could fit in the kitchen because we got the prefabricated ones. So, which is why I really need the pantry and I cannot get rid of this. I need a compromise. Hopefully once I add, you know, once I paint it and then I add the wood peg, it'll look a lot nicer, you know, like it won't look kind of just like a big cabinet here, which is kind of what I'm seeing right now. I hope that it looks better than when we do all of that, and also when we open up this wall. Honestly, this house is really old, and you know, like the houses that were from like this 1970s, they had a door for everything, and this kitchen feels really squared off and really closed like a room, and I don't want it to feel like that. Hopefully opening this up will make it a little bit more open, hopefully. But anyways, that is all for today's episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little stroll around what we have planned for the kitchen, or hopefully soon I can start on painting that. I think that I need to work on some things before I get to paint on this, and then, you know, obviously finish this makeover here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're staying safe wherever it is that you are. I know that there's so many storms lately, and I just hope that you prepare and you try your best to stay safe. Reach out if you need any help, and we will all be praying for your safety. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.